This is episode 1999 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you back to day 2 of our series on the art of war as you manage your emotions as you go through the coronavirus pandemic we are all experiencing. In this week's series, you are learning to master your emotions, along with the wisdom of the General Sun Tzu, who wrote The Art of War over 2,500 years ago. His wisdom is still studied. It's also applicable to how to manage your own conflicts internally, how you manage stress, and how you manage life in a crisis. In today's episode, you are going to be guided using an affirmation. An affirmation is a positive statement you repeat to help you focus your thoughts. And focus is possibly one of your biggest challenges as you go through this pandemic. There's so much going on. There's so much uncertainty. One thing you can be certain of is that everything you need is within you. You will find that in most circumstances you face in your life, regardless of what experts tell you or well-meaning friends may advise you to do, the best advice will guide you to your own inner wisdom. So that is the affirmation for this week. Everything I need is within me. I encourage you to repeat the affirmation in the morning when you wake up and you think, it's another day. Are we still really in this? Do I still really need to stay inside, or am I still going out each day on the front line? Also, repeat this affirmation as you go to bed at night. This is the most impactful time to repeat an affirmation. In the morning when you wake up, and in the evening, the last thing you think of before you go to bed. Everything I need is within me. In yesterday's episode, you can go back and listen to that if you haven't already. I shared with you a powerful quote from Sun Tzu. And that quote was, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." So as you repeat the affirmation, notice how you feel. Notice your emotions. Become familiar with these emotions instead of stuffing them down. Embrace your emotions and process them. You've got this. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. And so as you work on your focus and your mindset today with the affirmation, I want to share what Sun Tzu has to say about the enemy. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. So the enemy is your stress, the fear, the uncertainty. And if you don't resist it, you subdue the enemy without fighting. You embrace it, you acknowledge it. Knowledge and awareness are your greatest weapons. So settle yourself down now and get ready to meditate, repeating the affirmation, everything I need is within me. Repeat it out loud, engaging the power of your voice. And then repeat the affirmation in your natural speaking voice, and then repeat it in a whisper, and then repeat it mentally, silently to yourself. Notice how you feel after each manner in which you repeat the affirmation. It impacts your consciousness on many different levels. Know that if you'd like to go a little more deeply into this meditation series, you can do so on the Sip and Om meditation app. You can try it for 2 weeks, free access to the full app, which includes a journal and a guide that goes along with this week's series. Sit down now, focus, and repeat. Everything I need is within me. You are so worth slowing down for.